What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is GT and today I'm going to be working with two products that are completely new to me. So the first one being this Autobahn Matte Clearcoat. So this one comes from Auto Paint HQ. I've used a lot of their products, the Glamour Clears and a lot of their base coat kits and single stage as well. I've painted the Victory Red Silverado, the Black Crystal Diamond Denali, the Destroyer Gray Silverado, and many more products that I've used from Auto Paint HQ. So I went ahead and ordered the matte clear coat. This one of my viewers requested that I try this one out. They have a Volkswagen Squareback, so it's a very old model, using that satin clear coat, and they said that they were going to be spraying some light blue. So I asked Jeff to mix me up a sample and check this out. He sent me this one, GT Blue Metallic. So really cool. It's a beautiful color. I already opened it. We're gonna spray it right now and you guys can see it, and maybe you guys will like it. I'm gonna leave the links in the description so you guys can check out all their paint products, and you can send them an email, anything specific you have in mind. Jeff always delivers quality products, so huge shout out to Auto Paint HQ as well. And secondly, check this out. This is the Spectrum HTE 1.3 from Harbor Freight. So Harbor Freight, another company that sponsors the channel, so a huge thanks to Harbor Freight. So we're gonna be trying this one, Spectrum, a brand that I haven't worked with before, but it looks really cool. I've just been looking at it. I haven't put any paint through this yet, so just been looking at it, playing with it, and it looks really cool. Check that out. The tip 1.3 HTE, so it's a high transfer efficiency. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one real quick. So right now I have the fluid nozzle all the way backed out, and I'm going to squeeze it and I'll tighten till I feel it on the trigger. So right there, I'm going to go ahead and count how many turns. So it's at the number 2 starting. So I'm going to go ahead and rotate it. So that's 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns. It's 3.5 turns maximum. That's the amount of fluid that you can open up. From fully closed, you can back it up all the way 3.5 turns, and that's maximum. So this one here, let's go ahead and get the box. Check this out. It's the HTE compliant high transfer efficiency. It's ideal for clear coat or other base coats as well. Superior volume, delivery, and material savings. Designed for waterborne and solvent-based paints. Adjustable fluid control for precise finish. So let's just see here on the back side. On the back side, it says the output is between 14 to 35 psi and a 1.3 tip. Working pressure 35. It does come with a 20-ounce cup, which is inside here. It is a plastic cup. So check this out. We're going to go ahead and put this in a spray gun as well. But besides the spray gun and the cup, it comes with your little instructions manual and a little kit. It comes with a cleaning brush and a tool and a little filter for your paint materials. So first thing that I'm gonna do on this spray gun is add my 3M airflow control valve. This is not a regulator, it's an airflow control valve, but this one I like. It has a nut right here that you can tighten up on the bottom. You can set this whatever direction you want and then just tighten it up. There you go. We'll go ahead and tighten it up right now. But so that's the spray gun. We're gonna go ahead and I have a test fender right now that is ready, it's primed. I'm not gonna use any sealer for the purpose of this test video, but we're gonna check how this spray gun works. We're gonna see the color. It's a beautiful color. Right now you guys will see it, and also the clear coat, satin clear coat. We haven't tested it, so we're gonna see how that looks as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe, and let's go ahead and start mixing up some paint. Alright, so again, this is the GT Blue Metallic. Look at that beautiful color right there. So I'm going to go ahead and just start by mixing this one. I'm going to reduce this on a 2-to-1 ratio. So I'm going to go ahead and pour some right here. There it is. Save that. So right here is a 2-to-1 ratio, and we're going to pour in some reducer. And go ahead and mix. Alright, so here's our mix. It's just a 2-to-1, it's reduced 2-to-1. It looks like it's like a high solids paint. So every time we, mix some paint, I always use a filter just to filter out the paint coming into the cup. Since this is a brand new, spray gun and everything, I ran a little bit of acetone just to clean out any oils from the inside. And now, just gonna pour in the paint. Beautiful. And the compressor that I'm going to use is the 29-gallon, 2-horsepower Central Pneumatic. Alright, so first let's talk about adjusting the spray gun. Every spray gun is different. Every person that paints different. So you might hear other people saying use 26, 25, 30, 14, whatever it is. That's based specifically on their way of painting. To you, it might be like a guideline where to start off from. But the proper way to adjust this, so right here, I have the 3M airflow control valve right here. On the gun, the air nozzle right here, it's all the way opened because I'm going to be using the gauge. So right now, it's at 0, but as soon as I open the little valve, it will go all the way up depending on how much air pressure you have set on your air compressor. As soon as you spray the trigger, that's when you can adjust. So this one has a working pressure between 14 and 35 psi. Now, you can start off two ways. You can open up the fluid. This particular gun, we know that it opens up 3.5 turns. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start by opening this half, 1, half, 2, half. So on the fluid, I have 2.5 turns. So now it's up to the air volume going in. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with 20 psi. So I have 20 psi of air, and I have 2.5 turns of fluid. We're gonna go ahead and start from there, and then we'll see how it goes. If we see that it's too dry, that you need to either slow down or open up the volume, we'll adjust, like the fluid volume, we'll adjust from there. But if it's something that it's too much fluid and it's spattering all over the place, it needs more air, or you could also shut down the fluid just a little bit, or go faster on the spray gun. So it depends. There's many ways of adjusting yourself to the spray gun or the spray gun to yourself. So let's go ahead and try it with this 20 psi of air and 2.5 turns. Okay. Ooh, nice. So here we go. First coat. Let me see. All right, so this is the second coat, which the paint is already, like full coverage. I'm gonna go ahead and spray one more coat. That way I can distribute the metallics just a little bit even. Some of the scratches that were left behind from the sandpaper were just minor, so the base coat actually covered them. So really proud of that. The spray gun's doing really well. For two and a half turns of fluid and 20 psi, it's not running at maximum settings. Since this is just a single fender, you don't need to run max. Maybe if you're doing like a motorcycle tank, something small, just a single panel, you don't have to run max. That way it avoids paint dripping or anything like that. But if you're doing a full car, you might want to bump up the fluid. That way you don't have to slow down to catch up the paint being laid on the panel. You could just bump up the fluid and the air pressures. If you just bump up the fluid, you might get some more splatter, orange peel or something on the base. So you're gonna have to adjust the air pressure. That's something that you always have to be doing. Just if you're gonna raise the fluid, raise the air pressure. Use a test panel somewhere outside. That way you don't just directly go into your car and start painting, guessing if it's going to be the correct settings. But so far it looks good. This spray gun handles really well. It's pretty light on the hand as well. And the color itself is very, very nice. Looks like a blue violet, very beautiful. So just go ahead and spray one final coat and give it a control coat over everything, and then from there we'll spray the clear. Alright guys, so far I am very impressed with the spray gun. Just running it on the first settings that I went with, just 2.5 turns of fluid and 20 psi. It just sprayed just beautiful, Even the color, check out this color. Look at that, GT blue metallic. Such a beautiful color. So the color is very beautiful, laid very nice. This is just a test fender. So you guys can check this out at Autopaint HQ. I know someone who requested this one for their squareback Volkswagen. I don't know if this is close to what you were going for, but this is a very nice color. So I'll leave the links in the description for Autopaint HQ, to where you can find this one. You might ask for the GT blue metallic or something close, whatever they have there. But I'm gonna go ahead and just the gun is already clean. I already went ahead and cleaned it, and now I'm gonna go ahead and just mix the Autobahn Matte Clear. So let's go ahead and just learn a little bit about this one. This one says 4 parts clear, 1 part activator. So it's a 4-to-1. We have the clear right here, and here is the Clearcoat. So it's a 4 parts clear, 1 part activator. I call it a Clearcoat. But this is the activator for the Clearcoat, the Autobahn. Now I've sprayed the Autobahn Glamour Clear before, and always very, very glossy, very wet. This one, it's not supposed to be glossy. It's supposed to give it a satin finish. So we'll see how that one looks. Now, going through the other specs, it says on gravity feed 35 to 45 psi. So we'll bump this one up just a little bit more. And then it says 10 to 15 minutes flash between coats and 2 to 3 coats. Do not buff overnight to cure. So we don't buff this one because it's a satin finish and it'll cure overnight. So I guess since we're still daytime, a couple of hours maybe, but we shouldn't touch it till the next day anyways. So we're gonna go ahead and just start mixing up some Clearcoat. The kit always comes with, mixing cups, mixing sticks, some filters, and it even comes with the data sheet. That way, if you're not too familiar, you can follow the directions on the can, or it also comes with the technical data sheet right here, and it gives you a little insight of everything you should do, how to sand, prepare your surface, mixing instructions, and all that stuff. So all right, so here's our mixing cup, 4 to 1 right here. So let me go ahead and open this one. Okay, so doesn't look quite clear. It's a little foggy, but I've never had any problems with the Autobahn. Yeah, I mixed it and it's still the same. It looks there it is. Four to 1. Now let's go ahead and mix it. Spray gun. Always use a clean filter. Let's pour Clearcoat in. There it is, 4 parts of the matte clear, 1 part of the activator. No reducer, just as is. So let's go ahead and paint. Alright, so here's a paint. Let's go ahead and add the clear. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the same settings. 20 psi, 2.5 turns on the fluid. Same settings as I sprayed the base coat. It looks like it's spraying very well, it's flowing very nice. So here we go. Alright, that's the first coat, so let's see how it's acting up. It was very nice and wet. You'll see it is drying as a satin finish. It doesn't look like it had any Clearcoat sprayed. So this is the first coat. And Right now we'll pull it out to the sun after we spray all coats of clear. Alright guys, so paint job is completely finished. We did 3 coats of the base. It's 3 coats plus the control coat, which is just to even out the metallics. And then we did 3 coats of the matte clear coat, and this is how it looks. Check that out. So the color is GT blue metallic, and then we have the Autobahn Matte clear coat. So this is the way it looks. There's no gloss reflection to it. It's just you can see the base. So a lot of people would use like a matte clear coat finish if, let's just say, they're doing a patina paint job or something like that, restoration, just to keep it vintage looking without all the gloss, or many custom paint jobs as well, carbon fiber look without the gloss. You know, there's this matte clear. As for the spray gun, I am very impressed as well. Like, it sprayed just beautiful, like perfect from the base. As soon as I started with the 20 psi, 2.5 turns, it just laid the base coat very nice. So I just kept on going with that settings onto the clear coat. Now at the beginning I poured the clear coat. It does say right here at the very bottom, it says stirring and shaken, must be stirred and shaken prior to mixing. So just mix a clear coat. It does look, you know, foggy, but that's the way it is. It's not the gloss like the Glamour Clear. The Glamour Clear is just super transparent, and that one is just completely glossy, even from the first coat. But this is something, first time using it. Even look at the spray cup, I mean the mixing cup. You can see the clear coat, how it's like that satin finish, but very beautiful results, you know. So check this out, beautiful results. This is in direct sunlight, of course, and we can take this into the shade. There into the shade. Now I had made this contraption right here just to hold up the fender. This is my test fender, so I'll be spraying either different colors, different clears, anything like that I need to test or work on. Another thing, I was going to put another board right here, because here I have these wheels. I only have 2 of them, so I was going to remove the tire and paint these. I was going to paint one of them maybe in black and the other one maybe in either silver, white, or bronze, depends. But just have, I only have 2 wheels, so just have them in different colors. So whenever I paint something like this, like a fender, I could just put the wheel right there, and you guys have a better look what the color would look like with either black wheels, bronze wheels, or something like that. So I'll work on that later on. For now, I just wanted to show you guys the color, or whoever requested the video, the color and the satin finish clear coat, that's the way it looks. I myself am pretty happy. Like, I'm surprised, I'm stunned the way, like, the finish, it's just very beautiful. And like I said, the spray gun as well, it's a HTE. It's a HTE, high transfer efficiency. So even with 2.5 turns, it just did a perfect job, just an amazing job. I have the 3M airflow control, but such a beautiful gun. The finish is like a black chrome as well. The tip, it's just very nice. This was just some paint, but just a very nice gun. Like, it performs like a professional gun. So I do recommend the gun as well, from Harbor Freight. And that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Once again, guys, huge thanks to Jeff from AutoPaint HQ. Amazing products. And Harbor Freight, thank you so much for sponsoring my channel. That's going to be it for today. I hope to see you guys on my next video. Peace out.